Alright, beautiful people, today we are talking about Caresha, aka Young Miami. And everywhere I go on the internet, fans and viewers seem to be over and tired of Caresha. And at this point, it does seem like Caresha was on top of the world and she was basically untouchable. And she abandoned her music career and latched on to Diddy for dear life. She became his right-hand woman at major events and he was spending big money on her. Diddy also got her the show Caresha Please, but when things started going left, lawsuits started popping out, investigations and raids started happening. Caresha ducked and tried to hide, but the general public was not having it. They have been dragging Caresha since the Cassie lawsuit and they're not letting up on her. I do think it's because people feel like Caresha knows more than what she's willing to tell us about Diddy's dirty deeds and his weird lifestyle with baby oil. Okay, they also think that Caresha should be just as boisterous now as when she was telling us all about the things that Diddy was buying her. What annoys people the most, in my opinion, is Caresha knew all about Diddy's ex-girlfriend slash, I don't know, concubine Gia being an eater, but now she's confused about why the general public is asking her more questions. And then to top it all off, this woman tried to use the protect black woman narrative. Like, when she's never been an advocate up until people were calling her out for being mute during Diddy's takedown. And since you're such an advocate, Caresha, where were you during the Cassie lawsuit and when the video from the hotel resurfaced? Like, where were you? And in a last-ditch effort to clean up Caresha's image and the mess that she's made by herself to make her somewhat likable again to the masses, she decided it was a great idea to do a sit down with her BFF. And I wonder who thought of this bright idea. The interview with Saucy Santana on Caresha Please showed a lack of accountability on your end, Caresha. It showed that you were willing to throw JT and the whole world under the bus before you ever say a bad word about Diddy. What I took from the JT part was the City Girls had broken up a long time ago and you both were really not friends anymore. You guys were just faking it in front of the cameras, just going along with the flow, it seems. And also, what did the Queen mix have to do with you defending your friend JT? When Cardi called your BFF a lapdog for no reason and basically stated that the City Girls are flops. The argument, of course, started because of Glorilla's Tomorrow 2, not the Queen mix. I do see what you tried to do there, Caresha, but this is why people cannot stand you. Stop talking in circles and trying to wiggle your way out without ruffling feathers. Cardi basically called you a flop as well, and you didn't say anything. But I can't blame you. I blame JT. You see, JT, this is why you should mind your business. Mind the business that pays you, and why we told you a long time ago to stop jumping in Caresha's beefs, but you had to learn the hard way, and boy did you learn that lesson. Caresha has this fake uppity complex, and some would say she feels superior, and it feels like that's also a part of the reason why the group didn't last. She never really cared about the art of music, and the first chance she got, she jumped ship, and she forgot about JT and what made her famous. But I see now that you're back to quote-unquote supporting JT because she's currently a fan favorite and no longer in your shadow. This whole interview screamed damage control to me, and I cringed when Caresha said she fell in love with Diddy. Like, girl, bye. You fell in love with that guy's money and power, so stop trying to gaslight us. I don't for 1 minute believe that arrangement was actually real love. You guys were so in love that he decided to have a whole baby on you. Making Diddy a part of your brand, Caresha, was a very, very bad idea. It was a terrible idea. There was so much of a bad trail and a long history behind Diddy for you not to foresee this ending badly. I mean, like, you should have seen this, man, but you know, the people say you a little bit slow, but this is all allegedly, okay? I feel like you could have worked with Diddy without sleeping with him, but I don't know if that ever crossed your mind for once. You look like you like the nicer things in life, and it looks like you were willing to do anything for it. And unfortunately, you got the short end of the stick and have become public enemy number one because of your association with him. And during that interview, you were also trying to manipulate people with your crocodile tears, but ma'am, it's just a little too late. It's too late for the tears while you're wearing his necklace and telling us about this weird love that you both shared together. And I do think that that necklace is what sealed the deal for the general public concerning Caresha's situation with Diddy. And apparently that necklace is quite symbolic because Diddy gives all his women the same necklace. He gave Kim Porter, Jennifer Lopez, and Cassie somewhat of the same type of necklace. And Caresha, you also look like you were wearing the same type of necklace too, and tried to excuse it as just being a piece of jewelry. Caresha, of course, did tell us that she's no longer with Diddy, but I personally think Caresha is still with Diddy, but she can't publicly support him like she wants to. And unfortunately for her, the damage is already done. So girl, go be with your man if that's how you really feel, if that's what makes you happy. The general public tried to give Caresha a chance, but every time she showed just how arrogant and manipulative she is. This interview with Saucy Santana did not help matters, and it just made people wash their hands of Caresha. She also then talked about her dead music career and how the label basically shelved her. They shelved her due to the music not selling and her lack of passion for the music. And to be honest, her music needs a lot of work. I honestly think Caresha is better off selling board/card games and hosting Caresha Please. I don't really care for her music, but if you're a fan, please support her, okay? She needs it. The people are tired of Caresha and she might be going down with the diddler, okay? The public backlash is getting to Caresha, and I noticed that she's always complaining about people being mean to her on certain social media platforms, and how if you're for her, be for her, and if you're not for her, just going about your way.
I think the only thing about it was what Caresha Please was that I really enjoyed doing Caresha Please, but you know, y'all be like up and down. 1 minute it's oh yeah, then the next minute it's like Caresha messy, baby. Y'all gotta pick a side of the fence. Y'all be too flip floppy for me, and I don't like flip flopping ass people. Like, if you fuck with me, fuck with me. If you don't, stay over there. Like, I don't need no bitch that don't fuck with me to watch me, be on my page, follow me, nothing. Like, if you bitches be like, I love Caresha, but it ain't no but. It's if you don't fuck with me, you don't fuck with me, and that's cool. But I don't give a fuck if it's 80 y'all that fuck with me. I see all 80 y'all.
Like, girl, we know, it's okay. The girl can't take the heat of people not liking her. She's used to being the likable city girl, and now it's like she doesn't know what to do with herself. Oh my God, Caresha, it's gonna be okay, girl. It's gonna be okay, Caresha. Sometimes in life, we have to learn the hard way, and this is a hard lesson that you have to learn. But where do you guys think Caresha should go from here? Because it's not looking too good out here for her. But you guys, tell me what you thought about this topic that we discussed today, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye for now.